As the economy reopens and consumers pivot from goods purchases to expenditure in services sectors, demand for transportation, accommodation, leisure and education will rise. Being a small and open economy, Malaysia's growth is partially dependent on the strength of global economy, particularly our main trading partners, US and China. World Bank's recent downward revision to global growth this year from 4.1% to 2.9% signals weakening growth amid tighter financial conditions to tame inflation. Given the nature of current inflation, rising interest rates cannot solve supply chain bottlenecks. They cannot get you more chicken, they cannot get you more computer chips. As such, inflation is unlikely to ease in the near term. While higher interest rates will hold back consumption, investments and economic growth, interest rate hikes should be seen as a broader step towards global monetary policy normalization, preventing inflation expectations from becoming entrenched and spiraling out of control. As per in-house expectation, Bank Negara raised OPR by 25 bips in its July MPC meeting to 2.25%, the first consecutive rate hike since March 2010. SME Bank anticipates another 25 bips hike in September before a pause to allow for the effects to filter through the economy. However, should inflation remain elevated with continuously large capital outflows, Bank Negara could raise OPR by an additional 25 bips in November to end the year at 2.75%. We expect industries in consumer staples to be more resilient to weather the storm as demand for them is relatively inelastic. For example, food consumption is needed compared to the purchase of a new phone, be it in a recession or high inflationary environment. SME Bank anticipates inflation to trend above 3% for the second half of the year, considering higher ceiling prices of chicken and eggs, as well as the removal of price subsidy for bottled cooking oil starting July. This will bring our full-year inflation to clock in around mid to upper range of 2.5 and 3.5% forecasted for this year. Inflation erodes real disposable income and may weigh on consumer confidence. Higher input costs stemming from increased cost of logistics, raw materials and labour will be a burden for producers. While large companies have more flexibility to either absorb the higher costs or pass them on to consumers, SMEs face bigger challenges to do so. They will need to be more creative in terms of product offerings and product differentiation, improve labour productivity, accelerate digitization and automation to remain competitive and ensure long-term viability. As businesses adapt and adjust better to the post-pandemic operating environment, we are confident that SMEs are resilient. Via technology and modernization, SMEs can find pockets of opportunities to capitalize on the evolving nature of doing business. Thank you. I'm Lynette Lee from SME Bank.